mixed with a growing sense of anger. Adam?
Well, there's definitely trouble in paradise, isn't there? If you've seen my other videos where we've just invested in taking on this big farm in the Valencia area of Spain. Luckily, we haven't been affected, well, not very much, apart from a bit of a problem with getting our peacocks flooded out, believe it or not. But I mean, that pales into insignificance to the suffering that's going on for people and animals in the area. So basically, here's Marcus, my business partner, to explain what we're doing, and stay to the end, and I'll put another little note at the end of this video.
Well, let's speak now to Marcus Mackay, who lives near Valencia in Cofrentes and is offering his home to those who need emergency accommodation. Marcus, good to talk to you this evening. Let's just dial back a couple of nights to when this all started. You went down to Cofrentes, didn't you, to try and practically help. What did you find when you got there?
Well, it was something like out of a movie. I thought I've seen it all before, but my wife and I went to Requena, which is the local town here, and we literally seen people lifted out the water with helicopters, and it was unbelievable. You can't even imagine. Something you normally see in a movie. It's devastating. Many people have died. The number now raised over 200 people. People lost their homes. It's absolutely devastating. I can't even put it into words, to be honest.
Now, you'd gone down there because you wanted to try to help, but
yes,
you couldn't even get into the town. So what are you doing instead?
Instead, I appealed online on Facebook pages, different groups in the area. I had an amazing response from people who needed help. Also animals, not just people, also animals. All the animal shelters are being highly affected, and we now at the weekend receiving 30 dogs we look after. We have a family of 5 with 3 children who come to stay with us. There's also some chickens what needs rescuing, and horses and pigs, and you name it. And it's crazy. But fortunately, we have a big house. We have 10 spare bedrooms. We have a separate apartment on the land. We have various closures for animals, and yeah, so we're trying to do our bit this way, you know. So yeah, it's absolutely.
So we should explain that you have a property that you were renovating. Sorry, Mark, I was just saying we should explain that you have a property that you're renovating, you know, to run as a business, to run as an accommodation place.
Yes, we are Nature Escapade. We wanted to open a guest house with glamping facilities and offer yoga, fitness, wellness, and so on, which we have now put on hold due to the emergency. People need our help, and people lost their homes. They lost everything they had. And so what can we do? You know, business comes secondary now. So we opened our home to people who need it more. You know, who need accommodation, children, families. You know, like you can see on the videos, on the pictures, they lost everything they had. So business now is secondary, and now.
And there can't be many places.
Sorry?
Yeah, sorry, there's a little delay on the line. I was just going to say there can't be many places that people can take their pets and their animals as well.
No. We live on a mountain. So luckily for us, we haven't been badly affected. We had some damage as well. We rescued some peacocks already, and the peacock pit was completely flooded. So I had to go out at 3 o'clock in the morning and shovel all the water out the peacock. How do you call them? Stalls. And I was there for 2-3 hours trying to rescue our peacocks we had here. The hailstorm what came out, the hail balls was like snooker balls. There was as big as snooker balls coming from the sky, and it was absolutely devastating. So there is not many places like ours, but the problem is the transport here, because people, in order to get to us, they have to go through Requena, which is the local town which has been badly affected as well, and people can't get to us. Otherwise, we would have people here already. So the transport is a little bit tricky at the minute.
How long do you think you're going to be able to put people up for?
as long as we have to. You know, in the end of the day, is at the moment there's no idea of how long it's going to be. The animals will be here for at least 2-3 months. That is for sure, and people can stay as long as they need to. You know, like I said, business is secondary. You know,
And Marcus, what kind of response have?
Yeah, sorry.
Sorry, Marcus. What kind of response have you had on social media? You know, you've had this family who are coming this weekend, but apparently you've had a really big response from people who are keen.
Yes, absolutely. On one of my posts, I offered camper vans who've been stuck on the side. I mean, I've seen them. I've seen it. There was mobile homes parked everywhere because they had nowhere to go. So I posted on a home on a page for camping and stuff, and I had over 2,000 responses on there already. I'm awake day and night. This is why I look a bit rough at the minute, because I don't sleep, I don't eat. I'm just trying to organize people and try to help them. And yeah, it's been really tough, to be honest. It's really been really tough.
Well, it's great to hear about what you're doing, Marcus, and the best of luck to the families who come and stay with you, lucky enough to stay there for a few months. Thanks so much for joining us this evening on The World.
Thank you.
Well, the floods have devastated families and communities across this affected area. Sky News.
The whole situation in Spain, from our perspective, is, I mean, it's a disaster. And the truth of the matter is, where is the government? Never mind the Spanish government. Where's the EU that everyone was told that we're all in this together, we're all pals, we're all going to help each other? Where are all the people? Where is the help coming for the people of Spain? We've got very little. It's a new business. All the money that we've got is going into the business. But the truth of the matter is, we've had to put all of that on hold now because the Spanish government doesn't seem to be doing a great deal. So the truth of the matter is, we're going to set up a GoFundMe page. And if you feel that you can donate in the form of cash, or you can get in touch with us at Nature Escapade. I'll put all the links in the description or underneath this video. And if you think you can help with bedding, animal food, because we've got a lot of animals that are coming, even a horse, I believe. We've got chickens coming. We've got lots of dogs coming from that were already in rescue homes, and obviously humans as well. They all need feeding. They all need bedding. So if you have got any way that you can help us in this quest, this is a big disaster, and I don't think we've even really seen the tip of the iceberg yet. I think it's just going to get more and more horrific. And if the government of Spain doesn't really do something very quickly, where are all the soldiers? Where are all the police? They're just nowhere to be seen, from what I'm hearing from the boots down on the ground. So it's like, what the hell's going on, guys? You know, we need some help as well, so we can help the people that we can help, and we'll carry on doing that as long as we can. So GoFundMe is down in the description, and yeah, what a literal disaster. I've never seen anything like this in the whole of Europe. Not in my 50 odd years. I've never seen anything like this. So if you can help us, please do. Like I say, links in the description, and let's get through this.